what if an AI model is not good enough? This is where fine-tuning comes in. So you might have a model that is pretty good and it can answer a lot of questions, but it needs additional information or stronger core capabilities in certain areas. So you are able to provide additional information to the model through context or through RAG. We've talked about these in some other videos, but what if the core model itself could be improved to be more specialized in some area? That's the idea of fine-tuning. So instead of thinking of this model just as a black box where you put some input and it gives you back an output, you can visualize it as a bunch of different numbers or knobs to adjust going from an input to an output. These are the weights of the model. So a model is just a bunch of weights. And this is basically the configuration to go from an input to an output. If you have a different configuration, the model is going to give you a different output. This is basically the magic behind models and what makes one model good and one model bad, or a certain model good for a certain purpose. So this is quite common for specialization. Perhaps you want to create a model that's very good for computer vision. You could take what's generally a good model, fine-tune it, and create a specialized model. So this is basically like taking the original model, altering the weights to create something new. If you come from a software background, it's kind of like forking a repository and creating new software. So when would you want to do fine-tuning? Well, the majority of you watching this probably aren't going to be worrying about this because I'm just trying to teach like basic AI knowledge. There are things you could do first, such as RAG and providing a better context, or you could look into specialized models that other people have done fine-tuning on. Most people aren't going to be needing to do fine-tuning for their models. So if you need to adjust a model, then you definitely want to look into fine-tuning.